All right, here we go, over the bridge and under the underpass. Oh yeah, that's cool. There's the town there. Boom, 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 boom. Look at that. Oh, that makes neighborhood so much easier. Keep building out, keep building out. Oh boy. Yeah, the train starts to go by itself if you don't tell it to stop. Oh, there it goes. Hello YouTube, Camodo Gaming here, bringing you guys another episode of Train Frontier Classic. Now you're probably saying to yourself, another episode? I don't remember you ever playing this. Well, it's been a long time since we played this game. Now this isn't necessarily a new game, but they've had a recent update. They've made some things easier to work with, plus they've added a new Steam engine to the game. So I thought we'd give this like a, we'll call it a second opinion here. Now, if you're unfamiliar with this game, think of it basically being like tracks, but instead of wood trains, these are actual real, I wouldn't say it's realistic looking, but these are real trains. You can set up towns. There's actually quite a bit to this game, and I've been meaning to play it again since Tracks is pretty popular on my channel. So we're going to give this a little go here. Now, Tracks is still going to be a series, so don't think this is replacing it, but I thought we would try something here and try to create like a little train town, maybe create a nice little loop for trains, have some crashes, and just overall kind of go over this game one more time and see if this is something you guys might want to see here in the future. So yeah, if you want to see more of Train Frontier Classic, be sure to hit that thumbs up button. Let me know down in those comments below, and let's jump right into this. Alright, so Train Frontier Classic. Now this game originally released on the Xbox 360. I don't know what year. I mean, if it was released on the 360, I would imagine it's probably been at least maybe 4 or 5 years old. But little do people know is the whole fact that they're actually still updating this game here on the, I don't know if they're updating the Xbox versions of it, but they are updating the PC version of this. So thought that was pretty cool. So what we're going to do here, we're going to start off with a little line. Oh, don't do it, train. No, don't do it. Hold on. Keep building out. Keep building out. Oh, boy. Yeah, the train starts to go by itself if you don't tell it to stop. Oh, there it goes. That horrible sound. Okay. You know, we should probably tell Mr. Train to stop doing those train things, and how about we'll set you right here. Keep the brake applied. Cool. All right, so we got that. We won't have to hear that thing derail each and every time. Now, what's really cool about this game is the whole fact of, check this out. Check out the amount of props here. Now, a lot of my, oh, the train's still crashing. Why is it doing that? It's oh, it burst into flames. All right, we're gonna go over here. So anyways, the props menu, there is a ton of props in this game. Now, tracks, all of them are like kind of those wooden toy looking props. There's actually a lot to this game. There's a lot more actually. Check this out. We've got barns, we've got skyscrapers, we've got containers for like maybe a shipping yard, coal piles, we've got normal houses. What else do we have? People, and this is where you can tell it's a toy game. The little people have the little stands on them. It's pretty cool. I even think you can even place cars and drive those around too. So here's your foliage, and it's got some roads. Here's even more shipping containers. Hey, there's even cargo ships. You know, I want to say some of this stuff might be new. I don't remember all of this, but anyways, we got our train tracks here. Now, I want to make like a little train station and have a small town beside it. So this is a new tool. It used to have this little, it was like a random city generator, but I never saw this the city streets generator. So this is pretty cool. I would go here, instead of having to manually place every street, we can go, we'll start here, go boom. It's gonna start with intersections, and it's gonna actually make blocks. So we'll keep spreading this out here, here, and here. This will be like the downtown district. So we'll go probably to there, and then we'll expand out. Let's go ahead and do one more set here. That way we have a couple blocks to work with, and we'll start placing items. Alright, so the city streets are placed here. Now, we're going to need some areas to cross the train tracks, and I believe they do have crossings. Yes, they do. Let's go ahead. First, we need to go ahead and do some straight pieces here, so we'll go here. We're not going to have that many crossings. We'll probably block this area off here, and we'll have a crossing here and down here. I really wish I knew how to make that train stop. It's going to continue to destroy itself. We might delete the track, and I'm going to figure out how to make it stop. So we'll go here, and this is where we'll actually relocate the tracks. Let's go and get our crossings in real quick. So this would be a crossing here, and then we'll have a crossing down here. And you know what, Mr. Train? Before you get a chance to destroy yourself again, let us stop this. Let us stop this madness. Oh no, I'm not on it. Hold on, let's get in the cab. Oh, it's gonna, you know what? You just do that again. There's gotta be a way to set that to stop. Alright, so we have a full little loop here. It's just a big oval, and that's really to keep the train from crashing itself. Which, by the way, it actually stopped over here. I'm not really sure what's wrong. So, I did put the crossings down. You can see them here. So, we've got those set up. Like I was saying, we're going to go ahead and just block this area off. So, oh, I could put the little cul-de-sac there. Or cul-de-sac. I don't know where cul-de-sac came from. Alright, let's go ahead and rotate this. We'll have just a little loop here. I could put like a park or something over in this area. So I'm going to treat this kind of like I treat my tracks series. I'll try to show some of the building on screen. If we do more episodes, I'll probably do a lot more skipping then. But for the first episode, I want to kind of show you guys just what there all is to do. So there's that. Okay, so we've got, I think, a decent set of... Actually, no, this could be the station once I'm thinking about it. Yeah, that works perfect. Alright, so we got a decent little setup here. We need to add a station, so let me locate that real quick. Alright, here we are. We've got a train station. Let's go and go there. Sweet, that lines up pretty good. So we got a train station. I'm pretty sure we would need a parking lot for this. Actually, we might just have a parking lot in town. Can we just go ahead and do one like through here? Ooh, I would need that to be 2x2 on the parking lot. Hold on, let's go ahead. Is there a parking lot? Is there an entrance? Oh, there's one right here. Sweet. Alright, so we can have an entrance. I need to somehow make this work, though. Huh. It's a good question of how this parking lot entrance piece works. I think I got an idea here. I think it goes about like this. Alright, all that's set up. Let's go ahead and line up some parking here. We'll go about like... Oh, messed that up. Let's delete that. So we'll go here, here, and we'll rotate this around. It's a little awkward. I wonder if they have just a sidewalk piece, because I would like to have that for the edges of this. And that is not lined up there, so we'll go... Boom. So we got a little parking lot here. This could also be used for town, I guess. I don't know, is there a sidewalk piece anywhere that I can use? I don't see one. Oh, there's a bridge too. Ooh, we could do an overpass. Man, we could have bypassed this, the crossings altogether. But I guess we'll keep this for now. Alright, so next we need to move in. We need a city hall. And which I think I know, or at least I think I spotted a city hall. I think it is this it here? No, it's a mansion. On. You know, while the menus have gotten easier, they could still be a bit better. Let's see. That's the way the city hall would go. Probably needs to be right here. That looks... that's actually the perfect spot. Right there. There we go. So we got a city hall. We need to surround it by businesses. Do we want to do these skinny... Actually, let's do like corner buildings and stuff like that. Yeah, this is going to look actually pretty cool. I'm going to leave this lot in front of the city hall open. And then it kind of travels down to the train station. But we'll put businesses all up and down here. So let me go ahead and lay out some businesses, and we'll see what this looks like. Alright, so I got a little bit of a town set up here so far. I've got my little square here. You have the city hall. So I'm going to run some... they actually have power poles. That's kind of cool. So we could actually run those... Would those be run alongside the railroad tracks? I think so. So we'd have like a connection into here and run them up. Say it goes underground once it gets to town. So we could do something like that and have that ready to go. We're about to actually work with the train line. I'd like to do some actual train things today instead of just build a town. That way you guys can see kind of what that is. Now they've expanded the trains themselves. You can go, I think, double what you used to be able to go. So that could be kind of cool. I don't know. I don't remember the limit from the last time. So This could be pretty epic. Let's go and get rid of these trees. Yes, the exploding noise whenever you get rid of something. That is actually quite amazing. Now, what I'm thinking about doing here, we could either do like a neighborhood style area, which that could be, that's actually probably a pretty good option. And it'll give me an excuse to, I can use a residential neighborhood. What is this like? If I were to go, boom, 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 boom. Look at that. Oh, that makes neighborhoods so much easier. Let's do one there, and we'll do one here. I'm gonna have to move that water tower. Oh, that's cool. Now, the only bad thing I could see about that would be it's gonna put an intersection every time we put one of these down. So we'll go, let's do one more here. Is this gonna randomize it a little bit more? Oh, it does. That's such an awesome tool. All right, so let's do one here. Was that correct? There we go. And I'll connect the streets together. Wow, I thought this was actually gonna take a long time to get this moving. Hold on, I need to, oh, come on, water tower. There we go. All right, water tower's taken care of. Put that back, there we go. Let me go ahead and connect these streets. I can spam some residential buildings up and down this. So we'll have like a little residential area on this side, which that's pretty awesome. And then boom, we almost have like a full-blown little town set up. I do like that they've made this a lot easier to work with. We're putting the crossings down. I don't believe these crossings actually work. That would be cool if they did. Let's go ahead and place those there, and there. Alright, so this is our little neighborhood that we have set up. Looking pretty good so far. We can always add some more stuff to it, like cars, little details like some more foliage. But what I want to work on now, let's go ahead and get more of a train line moving. So we got our little oval here, and that's really just to keep the train from crashing. Let's go ahead and go straight out here. Is that track switcher still telling it to... No, it's telling it to go this way now. What do we want to do with this? We can always raise and lower this. Now, you can also alter the terrain, too. So that's a thing that you can do. And also, if you don't like building, there is a Steam Workshop support now. So you could always just go download a city and see what somebody else has built if you just like playing with trains. So we're gonna do a big, almost like a loop here. So we'll go this way, keep moving. Boom, boom, boom. And I'm gonna do just a big loop now. And maybe we'll lead off into like a train yard or something over here, or an industrial section. Alright, so I've got a big loop created now, and we're about out to, let's see, where does this map actually end? No, we've got a long ways before this would actually end. So yeah, you can see the city back there. Let's go ahead and build off from here. So, gotta remember how I want to do this. Let's say from here, so we'll go straight. And this could be a train yard. So let's go like this. We'll take a sharp corner and we'll be able to just go merge right back into the tracks. So we'll do that. Now we are gonna alter the terrain here in a moment. That way we can just get a little bit better, I wouldn't say more natural look, but just kind of actually add something. Everything's really flat right now. All right, so that's gonna do, okay, that looks good there. So is he gonna, this train that's currently on there, no, it's gonna stay on the normal line. So it's nice to have this little engine going around. That way you can tell, make sure everything actually works. All right, so we've got this little section over here. Now, in theory, I need to create a road out to here. We would probably drive from the town, but I'm not quite worried about that yet. Let's go ahead and start setting up an actual train yard, which will be like a train industrial yard. There's like there's certain pieces here that I can grab. Let me get them here. So we've got engine sheds, which these would be to store the trains, probably like workshops. And now, wouldn't there normally be, I wonder if I can run a track through this, or can I set this on the track? Would that be fine? Like, I would think you would have a couple of these lined up. Maybe we'll have an additional one lined up maybe right here. And can I sort the track out into that? Will that work? Ooh, it's a little bit of a bad angle here. Let's back off of this real quick. Let me move that shed over a bit more. Alright, so we got that shed connected. Now the tracks, they don't always line up perfectly straight. That's been one thing that's kind of bugged me about this game. as they get a little wobbly. There's really no way. I wish there was like a fine tuning tool, that way I can get down there and really get it the way I want it. But unfortunately there is not. Let's go over here to, there's an industrial sector. Here we go, check this out. Yeah, I got say coal piles over here, warehouses. Yeah, we can create a whole little setup. What I probably should do, since we do intend on putting roads over here, let's go ahead and put some more city streets and get them ready to go. So we'll put them about right. We'll start here. There we go. And I'm gonna make just a pretty simple setup block-wise here. All right, there we go. We got our parking lots in. Let's go ahead and start putting in some factories and some buildings. Where's the entrance to this one? Let's go ahead and spam this over here. So this is gonna be neat. We have like our own little industrial sector here, along with our then you have your town in the background. It's gonna look pretty cool. Is that a nuclear cooling tower? Oh boy, I don't know if we're quite ready for those. What about these large tanks? Set a couple of these over here to the side. There we go. We could probably gate this whole area off if I wanted to. Let's go ahead and add some of these buildings in real quick. There we go. That's a cool factory. Ooh, that's a large factory. Wow. That'd probably be where the power plant is. Maybe we'll stick a small street here. Let's make sure we get this in the middle. Let's see, that looks good. Looks good about there, and I'll make that street come around to it. This is awesome. So we'll put some more storage areas here. Maybe we'll spam maybe one or two of these in the yard itself. There we go. I'm pretty sure I have fences and stuff that I can use too, to kind of close this whole area in. Alright, so we got our little industrial sector going here. You can see the small power plant. I can go in here at any point and make some more finer details, but you guys get the idea. For the sake of the video, we're going to stop working on this, and we're going to go ahead and run a road. I'd like to actually connect these two areas. So I wish there was a drag feature. I wish I could sit here and just, I mean, you can do it like this and continue to put stuff down by holding the place button, but if it gets out of line, it can get a little bit messy. So we'll go like that. Now the terrain tool, that's something we get to work with too. And they have some coal stuff, like you have your industrial stuff here, but they have coal mining areas too. It would be kind of cool to have like a mountain. Let me play around with this. I forgot how this works. So I can raise a terrain. So say there's like a, I don't know, maybe a mountain over, oh, there we go. So there's like a mountain over in this area. Is there a way to maybe make this more sensitive? No, I think this is pretty much just one setting here. So we can continue to go up like this. Now I'm gonna make some hills and stuff through here. Just try to make the terrain look a little bit more alive. There is also a little paint feature here, which you've got snow, grass. I think that's mud and dirt, and maybe like almost like a desert, possibly. I'm not really sure. We'll paint some of these mountains, or I don't even know if we want to call these mountains. Maybe we'll paint some of these hills and stuff, and get those moving, and just try to give this area just a little bit more, a little bit better look. So I'm gonna do this, get this moving, and then we want to actually play with some trains this episode, just in case we don't come back to this. I want to at least say, hey, we played with trains today, so we're gonna do that. Because I don't know how much you guys like to see me just build here. So let me know down in those comments below kind of what you like to see out of the episodes like this. Alright, so I think this is probably about as much building as I want to do this episode. That way we can get to the train portion, but you can see the industrial area is ready to go. I have connected a road out. We did use the overpass piece, which I think this is either meant for highways, like you can have two lanes traveling under, or we can send another rail line under it too. So we've got that. I actually created a little lake here, which is very easy to do with the terrain tool, so we have that going for us. It loops around to this way, and of course we can always add tracks at any point. I just wanted to create a loop that comes back through town. You can stop at the station and it goes all the way back out. So, you're probably asking yourself, what about the trains? Well, let's get to the train portion of the game. So, let's go ahead and go to train setup. Now, they've got several different engines. You've got some more modern looking ones. They just recently added the steam one here. But let's go with maybe this one. This might be a bit hard for you guys to see. What I want to go? Do I want to go with the classic, almost like Santa Fe look, or you know, we're gonna go with this. Let's just go ahead, pull one of those out there. We can. I think we can do multiple engines. Let's go ahead and do another engine there. So we'll have 2 engines pulling, and we're gonna be pulling like freight. So let's see if we can find some cargo containers that I like. Let's go with maybe 4 of those. I don't know, is there an order that trains carry? Say if you have tankers with liquid in it, and then you have like cargo, would the tankers go first or second? Alright, so we'll get some of those. This is about where I think you could stop when the game, well, before this update. I believe this was about as big as you can go, so we can continue to make this train even bigger. Let's go ahead and put in maybe some grain carts, stuff like that. Let's go ahead and put maybe a couple flatbed carts, and let's go ahead and add, I guess we should better add one more, and for old time's sake, we'll stick like a, do we have a caboose that we can stick on here, or something that looks like a caboose? None of these particularly look like a caboose. Well, actually, here we go. So we'll stick that on the end. All right, so I think we are ready to drive this train. All right, here is the train. You know, I said that the flatbeds were, those are not empty, are they? Hold on, can I go back to those? Let's go ahead and go to the, not the follow, cab, fly. Let's go to the fly cam real quick. Oh yeah, the little flatbeds, some of them do have cargo containers on it. That's kind of cool. All right, so we have a full train set up here. We're actually blocking town. This is pretty epic. All right, let's go ahead. Do we want to jump into the cab, or how do we want to do this? Let's go ahead and go maybe from the cab view here. That way we can ride along with the train. Now, I know the game is not the most detailed thing in the world, but still fun to be able to kind of do this little first-person mode. And it'll give you kind of a perspective of how big the town is. So let's go ahead. Oh, that is nice and loud. Oh, that tree is really, I need to delete that tree set. That is really, really, really close. All right, so we're chugging along here. You can see, oh, there's the rest of our train back there. I love that they've added to the limit here. That way you can make bigger trains. I wonder if we can go even further. That would be cool. So we're passing by the lake. You can see the nice industrial area in the background. I think once I get in here and really start doing the fine details, maybe adding some more trees and stuff, that would be pretty awesome. All right, here we go, over the bridge and under the underpass. Oh yeah, that's cool. There's the town there. We'll swing back by there here in just a second. Okay, so we want to turn off. We want to go into the train yard here. So let's make sure this works. There we go. We are turning. So here's the industrial sector. Do we want to go? Hold on. Let's go into the. No, oh, we missed the little work shed there. Hold on, slow it down a bit. Ah, that is cool. So we're gonna cruise through here. It's gonna go back to full speed. So this should get us back onto the normal loop. And there is so much area here. We could really go crazy. Like we could have an actual city with skyscrapers in it if we want to. We have like maybe a couple, but I would still say it's more like a town over there. So let's cruise through here. We'll go into the third person here in a second. Let's go and give a couple more honks here. I do wish the railroad crossings actually worked. They don't seem to actually dial up and go down. I believe they're down permanently. Yeah, you can see they're down there. Here we go, we're passing through town. There's a train station right there. You can see City Hall. Here we go. You know what, we're gonna go, let's go in this other loop that I created. This will go behind the neighborhood here. Let's go and throttle that up a bit. So let's go ahead and go to like a follow cam here. Oh, this is sweet. It's like playing with your own little train set. Like those really detailed, really expensive ones. I like to go to the hobby shops and check them out. I mean, some of the engines themselves, which are micro scale, are like $50 to $100 a piece, but they look so awesome and they have so much detail on them. Oh, you know what? I should probably add a set of tracks to let you go that way on the loop. Or I could double up parts of the loop and maybe make it where you can have trains going back and forth. All right, here we go. Boom. All right, that works. Looks a little wonky once it was doing the track switch there, but not too bad. There's that pesky tree. Oh, I don't know if we went around that a little too fast. I know you can derail, but it takes quite a bit to make it do that. Also, I heard that you can drive the cars, and I'm kind of curious how to do that. Oh, there is a little car thing. I have one of the cars set up. Maybe we can drive on the roads. Let's cruise over the bridge here. All right, so in theory, I can leave this train. Let's go ahead and make sure it's on the main loop. Let's see, can we go to a vehicle here? Oh, we can just spawn one in? Oh, that's cool. Oh, we never did this last episode. Hold on, let's see if we can get up on the road here. We can actually travel through town. Oh, this thing is fast. You will notice that the roads are a little wonky right through here. A little bumpy, but that's just because the terrain was uneven. Let's turn here. All right, I must say the vehicle controls are a little on the bad side, but it's still neat, the whole fact that we can actually drive through the city. It should see the train somewhere. Hold on. Let's do a little bit off-road in here. Let's go. Oh, there it is. You know, I want to pass by that train, so let me turn around here and we'll go the opposite direction. I guess you can also go into a pedestrian mode too, which is pretty awesome. All right, here we are. We're driving to the big city here. Looking for our train. Where's our train at? Uh-oh. We didn't derail, did we? Let's get, we'll just cut through here. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, there it is, hon. This is gonna be awesome looking. All right, let's stop here. Man, I really wish these crossings worked. Maybe I can, maybe if the dev watches this video, maybe we can get some working crossings. All right, here comes the train. Oh, this is gonna be so cool. Yes, this looks like the neatest little toy set ever. All right, here comes the train. Woo! Oh, that thing is puffing out a lot of smoke there. All right, still passing, still passing. You know, can we get hit by that? No, oh, we go right through it. Dang, kind of wish you could go and actually get hit by the train. All right, so we're in the neighborhood here, and we can also go into this mode. What the heck is this? Oh, that's funny. We're a little train conductor dude. But anyways, folks, I think it's going to wrap it up for this episode of Train Frontier Classic. If you want to see more of this on the channel, be sure to hit that thumbs up button. Let me know what you want to see. I know we're still going to do some tracks, but I thought we would give this a second opinion because tracks is, like I said, popular on the channel, and you guys seem to like train building games. So we could do some more of this. Comment below with areas that you want to see next. We could do mountain villages, about anything that you can imagine. There's a lot of props, a lot more than Tracks has, so we could really get creative here. But yeah, hope you guys have a great day, and we will see you guys next time. Thank you.